Yo, what's going on, guys? It's the one, and we are back with Etheria Restart on the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at the gacha system in Etheria Restart and come to the conclusion whether the gacha system is a W or a L. So let's get into it. Play the intro.
I am the Lion Sin of Pride, the mighty Escanor, and welcome to the pinnacle of gacha gaming on YouTube, the One.
Alright, so let's head over to the gacha screen real quick. So over here, you won't see here right now because I've already pulled on it, but there will be a guaranteed SSR banner where you will be able to guarantee an SSR of your choice that's not Freya or any of the light dark units. So the units I'm talking of is Ramocha, Rahu, Klaus, Lilith, Selins, Born, Rosa, Tiamat, Tsukiyomi, Jada, Linglu, Hellcade, Bayontin, Veronica, Chloros, and Mir. The light darks won't be on this banner, and Freya won't be on this banner because she will be the global launch first rate up unit, so she won't be in the pool. But within 40, you could pull the SSR that you want within 1 multi, 2 multis, 3 multis, 4 multis, but basically within 4 multis, you're getting that SSR that you targeted to get. So that is nice. That is really good. Very free to play friendly, so you will be able to select an SSR of your choice to carry you through the story and help you with your PvE grind. So that's a really good system, right? And the rates, I believe, for that banner is going to be the same for the standard banner. However, you will be guaranteed within 40 pulls. So if you do get your targeted SSR, the banner should disappear, but if it still stays, then it's a bug, and don't pull on it and just let it disappear on its own, because you can't get more than 1 SSR off the targeted banner. So now let's talk about what we have right in front of us. So first things first, this is the standard banner. And the standard banner, you are guaranteed a SR or higher every 10 multi-summons. So it will be more worth to do multi-summons and not singles. I prefer to just do multi-summons instead of just throwing out singles. So now let's look at the rates. So these are the rates right here. So it's 0.75% to get a green, blue, or red type of unit, and it's a 0.25% chance to get the light dark units in this game. And light dark units are the apex units in this game. They are really strong. Think Epic 7 with the Moonlight units. That's basically how it is. That's why they have a lower rate, because they're just way more busted, right? And it's really cool that they are on the standard banner, I won't lie, because even Epic 7, when Epic 7 first came around, they didn't have the Moonlights on the standard banner. They were on a separate banner. I think only a few years ago, they recently, not recently, but only a couple years after the game first came out in that being Epic 7, that they went ahead and make a big change and added the light dark units to the standard banner. So this is really good, as you could potentially pull a light dark unit on the standard banner. And what they did say in the dev live stream, right, is that the rate up units, or brand new rate up units, will come into the standard pool. This is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because units like Freya should be the first rate up banner for global launch. You can actually luck out and somehow pull her on the standard banner, right? So that is really cool. But the downside to this is that the longer the game is out for, the harder it is to get some of the units that you actually want, because the pool just keeps on getting bigger and bigger. So that is the one downside to this, right? However, the rate up the regular rate up banner will be rotating through the standard units, that being the green, blue, and red units. So it will rotate. So you will be able to, but you'll have to wait a while for the banner or the character of your choice to come around, to guarantee them within the pools, which we'll get into the rate up in a minute. But that being said, it's 1% to get an SSR. And I already went through the light and darks and the regular SSRs. So 1. And then for the SRs, it's 6.75%, right? And you probably think that's high, but what I do want to say is the SRs in this game are really, really strong. They are really, really strong. And it's easier to take them up and build them through leveling them up, starring them up, than it is with SSRs. SSRs require more EXP and more resources to build them up. The devs did confirm this themselves. But the SRs in this game are really, really strong. And that's what I love about this game. So units like Sanya, Gray, Chiaki the Echo, Obal, like they're all gonna be useful in different modes, but some of them are just busted everywhere. Like Kraken in my opinion is the best SR in the game. I'll make a video talking about him later on, but these SR units are really, really strong, right? And there is also light dark SRs, and they have a lower drop rate than the regular SRs. So the rate for the light dark SRs are 2.25%, right? And the good units here, for example, are Marvel, Valerian, Dorothy is also good as well, right? And the rate for a rare is 90%. The rate for rare is 90%. And you might be thinking the rates for an SSR are low, that being 1%. But the pull currency or the pull income in this game is insanely high, like really, really high. I'll make a video talking about is the game too free to play, because that is that question is an interesting topic. So it's 100 summons, it's 100 Hydra crystals. Hydra crystals are basically your premium currency. You can exchange them into light dark pools for the light dark banner, or you can exchange them into pools for the standard or the regular rate up banner, right? And it's 100. So they actually reduced it. I can't remember what it used to be. I think it used to be 300 or 150. I can't remember exactly, but they actually reduced it. So it's 100 Hydra crystals for a single pool, and it's 1,000 for a multi-summon. And if you play the game, you'll see that they gave you so much currency. There's so much things to do, and so many ways to get currency that it's insane. Plus with PvP, it's insane. You're going to be getting a lot basically. So I feel like this is actually really good, all things considered. Okay, so I almost forgot, but the pity for the standard banner is 80 summons, right? It is 80 summons. Like it says here, that after 50 summons, right? So after 50 summons, the subsequent drop rate increases. After summoning an SSR Animus, the drop rate resets. So basically 50 summons is when you're going to be at soft pity. Soft pity, anything from 50, you have increased rates to get an SSR. So your chances increase, right? And then obviously at 80 pulls on the standard banner, that's when you're going to be getting a SSR 100%. All right, next we'll talk about the regular rate up banner, because there's two rate up banners. A rate up banner for one of the red, blue, or green units, and then there will also be a rate up for the a light and dark units. So the two of these banners will be constantly rotating. I think the banners will be lasting for about 2 weeks. I'm not 100% sure. It might be longer than that, or it might be 3 weeks. I think it might be 3 weeks. And it was only showing like 11 or 12 days, because that's how long the beta is. But I'm assuming it will be 3 weeks. But this is the regular rate up banner. It's currently Freya, and the way this banner works, right, is the drop rate for on the rate up banner is 1%, right? 1%. But what you will notice is there is no other SSR unit on this banner. Reason for that is because there is no 50-50 in this game. There is no 50-50 in this game for the rate up banners, and this is one of the first, if not the first time I've seen a game do this. If you pull a SSR unit on the rate up banner, you are 100% guaranteed for that unit to be the rate up unit, because there is no other SSRs. So this is really, really good. This is really, really good, as you don't have to, you know, go all over again and try and hit pity again. You know, you're guaranteed. There's no 50-50. So with this, you can go in and out, and it's really, really free to play friendly, in my opinion. Because we all have been there where you summon for you're summoning for a unit, and you might miss out on the 50-50, and then you have to hit the soft pity, or sorry, you have to hit the hard pity again. So this is really, really good. This is a godsend. This is a really, really good thing. And the SR rates, there will be 3 SRs, right? There will be 3 SRs with enhanced rates on every regular rate up banner. So the rate up SRs on Freya's banner is Chiaki the Echo, Kraken, and Dinah, right? And 2 of these units are really, really good. So this is a really nice banner. But besides that, the regular SRs are also on this banner, but at a lower drop rate, so 3.38% as well. And if you head over here, you can see they're saying that some of the stuff that I said already. Yeah. So let me see. Is there a soft pity here? I don't think there is on this banner. Yeah, there is no soft pity on the rate up banner there, unless maybe there is, and they're not saying it here. But the pity is more, so it is 100 to guarantee yourself the rate up unit. It's not like the standard banner, so you would have to go the whole 100 summons to guarantee yourself the unit. But then again, there is no 50-50, so I'm okay with the hard pity being higher, since there is no 50-50. So next is the light dark rate up banner. So the same way I was talking about earlier, where they will be rotating out some of the standard units into the rate up banner, right? They will also be rotating some of the let me go over here. It will be rotating these light dark units through the light dark rate up banner. I'm not sure if there will always be a rate up for the light dark units, because they're so rare, but yeah, you will be able to pick up these light dark units from the light dark rate up. But what's to know here is that the conversion rate for the currency that you use for pulling on the regular rate up banner is the same currency that you use for pulling on the standard banner. So the standard banner and the rate up banner use the same currency. These anima prototype, the same currency is what you use for the standard and the regular rate up banner. But for the light dark units, they use a different type of currency called the Apex prototype, right? And the conversion rate for these Apex prototypes are a lot more than the conversion rate for the regular rate up banner. It's gonna cost 300 Hydra crystals to do a single pull to convert into Apex prototype. So 300 Hydra crystals is equal to 1 Apex prototype. So it's gonna cost 3,000 Hydra crystals to do 1 multi-summon on the light dark banner. So it will be really, really expensive, right? It will be really, really expensive. But what's to know here is that it's the same thing for the light dark rate up banner. There is no 50-50. There's no 50-50 in this game for the rate up units, right? And this does make more sense to why it's more expensive, because the light dark units are the best characters in the game. So they did increase the price for it, rightly so. But then again, you are guaranteed this unit within 100 summons. On this banner, there will only be light dark SRs. So I just realized that just now. So you can't actually get the regular SRs on the light dark rate up banner. So there will only be light SRs and dark SRs. And the rates will be the same, 4.5% for the light ones and 4.5% for the dark ones. And the pity system is the same, 100 summons you guarantee the light dark unit, right? So this is actually a really good system, especially since you are able to target the light dark units that you want. They are expensive now, so not everyone will be able to just willy-nilly come in here and summon, as they are more expensive. But the fact that they openly have a rate up banner for these light dark units is a really good thing, as over time you can build it up, because pity does carry over. Bear that in mind, guys. So finally, you have the extra affinity summon. So this banner is basically a light dark banner, but it's paid only, really. It's paid only, really. As, hold on, let me try and see. Right, you need Apex prototypes, right? You need Apex prototypes, but the thing is with this, you can't actually convert your Hydra crystals into Apex prototypes for this banner, right? But for this banner, you can convert your Hydra crystals, right? If I click this, it gives me the option to convert my Hydra crystals into the Apex prototypes. But for this banner, you have to or just buy Apex prototypes straight from the shop, right? So you need straight Apex prototypes from the shop. So it is different. I haven't really seen a gacha system like this before, where you can't actually, in game get these, right? You can't just get these Apex prototypes. So you have to convert your Hydra crystals for this banner, but for this banner you can't. That's basically what I'm getting at. So this banner is going to be a paid only banner, unfortunately. But I put a big but to that. The light dark units are going to be on the standard banner, so that does kind of balance out, in my opinion. And you could, on off chance, pull a light dark unit randomly there. But the rates for this banner is a 1% rate for all the light dark SSRs, and you do have the light and dark SRs on this banner as well, and that drop rate is 9%, and the drop rate for the drop rate for rares on this banner is 90%. And the PD for this banner is going to be 80%, similar to the standard banner. It will be 80%, and then you hit soft PD at 50 summons, and then obviously, like I said, the guarantee or hard PD is at 80 pulls, right? So it is going to be hard and super hard to get pulls for this banner, but then again, it's like the light darks will be on the standard banner, so it is not that big of a deal. But if you are trying to kind of somewhat target the for example, Doki Doki, Heinrich, Shadow Sania, Lily, you will have to go into this banner to target them. That'll be your best chance of getting them, because the permanent banner, you're more likely to pull a regular SSR and not the light dark ones. So next we'll go over the summon shop. So basically, when you do your pulls, you do get these things called anima crystals, and they're special currency obtained from the summons, like I said, and they're used to purchase items in the crystal store. So let's head over there now. So here you can see the crystal store right here, or summon shop, and it's interesting things you can buy here. So you can buy prowess packs to increase the level, the power of your units. You can get these micro lattices for increasing the skill level of your rares, the evolution lattices for increasing the skill level of your SRs, and this, which is by far the number one thing you should be buying, right? I think these refresh every brand new banner, so every 3 weeks, I think, or every month. you get these perfect lattices, and these are one of the rarest units, rarest resources in the game, as you use them for skilling up your SSRs. So this is a really good thing here. You get a dupes for Lian, the free SSR they give you at the start of the game. You get red shadow prints, which is the essential material for taking up your units to 6-star. Orange shadow prints for taking up your units up to 5-star. You get pools, you get 5 pools, and you get 5 purple shadow prints, which you use to take your units up to 4-star, right? And you get 1 of the reds and 4 of the orange shadow prints as well. So this is really good. This is really good. And this is going to be the only way you will be able to get dupes for Lian. But I've already mentioned it before, or I might make another video explaining why, but you don't need to chase dupes in this game. The only place dupes really matter is in like PvE or in the AI arena. Those are the only places you will really be able to use dupes, and I think also Union Boss as well. But besides that, dupes aren't really worth going for. So yeah, that is basically the whole gacha system explained in a nutshell. My honest thoughts is that this is a really good banner system that they have going here, and this type of gacha system reduces the amount of FOMO you get, right? It reduces a lot of FOMO, because if you think about it, every single unit, rate up or not rate up, light dark or not light dark, is on the standard banner, right? It is going to be on the standard banner, and there's no 50-50. There is no 50-50. And if you guys have also clocked on, there is no weapon banner. Like, that is huge. There is no weapon banner. So all you actually have to pull for is characters in this game. All the weapons that you equip to your units, you can farm them for free. You just have to consume stamina and farm them. Farm the shells in the shell challenge. So you only have to pull for characters, no weapon banners, and there's no 50-50 for the rate ups, right? Like, that's how I was able to day 1 pull Messiah and also get Freya, right? So this is a really good system. I know some people might be pissed off with the extra affinity summon, but it's like, come on. The light darks are also on the standard banner, and plus over time all the light darks will get their, each light dark unit will get their own rate up banner eventually. So at that stage, you just have to be patient, and eventually the light dark unit you are targeting or you do want for your account will come around as a rate up banner. So I think this is definitely the best gacha system I've ever seen in my entire life. Out of 10, I give this gacha system a 9 out of 10. Is definitely the best by far. And the devs did come out and say that they did look at every single other gacha on the market right now, like Honkai Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, Genshin, all the top dogs. They looked at their gacha systems and improved it tremendously. So this is definitely by far the best gacha system that I've personally seen. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think this gacha system is a good one or a bad one? Let me know, and we can chop it up in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more Etheria Restart content, and join my Discord in the description. I will be making a guild day 1, and I will be covering this game super hard this year. So with that being said, take care and peace, guys.
This is Escanor, the Lion Sin of Pride from 7 Deadly Sins. Thank you for watching the pinnacle of gacha gaming on YouTube, The One.